I would define leadership this way. Leadership is the result of serving others in the process of pursuing your noble purpose in a way that inspires and empowers other people to discover and pursue their own noble purpose. Now, for me, that particular definition is very, very important for what it is that I'll be saying in the rest of this session. Because one, from that definition, you will notice that it is a result. In essence, leadership requires continual self-evaluation. Leadership means that you have to continually look at the outcomes you are producing, both in your life and in the lives of those that you're privileged to engage with. So leadership is a result. And if the results do not match up to what the expectations should be, then you know there's time for course correction. The second element in that definition is that it is a process of serving others. Leadership is about contributing to the overall well-being of those for whom we are called to serve or those that we engage with. Leadership is not about personal aggrandizement or about developing my own personal accolades or serving just my own self-interest. Leadership is about looking for the well-being of the community, looking about the well-being of the family. Leadership does not happen by accident. You have to be pursuing. And one of the challenges oftentimes when they speak to young people is they think that, okay, somebody has to give me a leadership position. So they're waiting for somebody to entrust leadership onto them before they can become a leader. No, leadership is about pursuits. It's about being intentional and active about fulfilling a particular assignment. And that assignment must be rooted in a noble purpose. Nobility of purpose means that one, it is anchored in the original assignment for which you were born. Leadership is not about manipulation. Leadership is not about a title that we have. Leadership is about going back to basics and understanding it's about inspiring others. As they watch me as a leader, they are inspired. Now, not inspired to follow me, but inspired to discover their own purpose and pursue it. Now, in the process of doing that, yes, they may follow me, but they are following me on the way into fulfilling their own noble purpose. True leadership begins with discovery. Discovery of purpose, discovery of the assignment, discovery of the purpose for which I was born, discovery of what I can do to be a blessing to humanity. Great leadership always flows from that sense of discovery, discovering who I am, discovering what I was born to do to make a difference. Discovery. Now, the beauty of it is this: we are always discovering at new levels. So if you want to rise to the next level of leadership, you must have a spirit of adventure, a spirit that wants to discover more of the capabilities that lie on the inside of you.
Everything for earth is already in earth. God is not going to add anything. He doesn't drop money from the sky. Everything that we need is right here. And we have the ability to solve it. However, if we don't know what the tools are and we don't understand what is required to be an effective leader, then we can continue the cycle of mismanagement. And the world right now is suffering from mismanagement in so many sectors. So let's talk about what are these qualities that are needed. So the missing ingredient is effective leadership. And I would even say effective kingdom-based leadership, because the best leadership in the world, minus the kingdom perspective, is still wanting and still never able to complete the full package. But to be a trailblazing leader, you cannot fear problems. You have to see potential wherever a problem exists. If you fear problems, you will never find solutions. So we have to have as one of our number one goals and number one objectives and number one essential tools is the ability to see potential over problems. The second one, second essential tool is insight over sight. You know, sight can be one of the most damaging entities in the world because you can get blinded by sight. You see a problem, and that problem, because you are looking at it from a sight perspective, limits your response. But what's interesting about the way God dealt with us, in the book of Corinthians, it says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are unseen, because the things which are seen are temporary, and the things which are unseen are eternal. But one thing that you need to be aware of is that if you are progressing, that's more important than perfection, because perfection is unattainable. There was only one perfect man that ever walked the earth, and there will never be another. So all of us, we have to deal with imperfection. So if we are dealing with imperfection and we are moving toward a goal, we have to realize that progress is more important than perfection. He has to practice and extend his lungs to the end of the pain. He has to extend his muscles to the end of the pain. Why? Because he is after the promise. So if you get afraid of pain, just like if you get afraid of the process, you'll never reach your goal. You have to actually learn to embrace pain, because pain is the thing that takes you to the promise. If you're going to be a trailblazer, you have to be innovative and creative. You have to embrace new technology. You know, I've been going through a process now where it's so hard to keep up with technology, but the more technology comes out and the more I realize technology can accomplish, I realize I have to get into technology, because technology is really the key to the future, really.